Hello everyone, this is Dream Shipwrecked, and today we have a very special visitor. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, I'm Grimlock.
And...
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. And today we're playing American McGee's Alice. This is a dark reimagining of the original Alice in Wonderland story. And let's see the intro cutscene.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Wake up, Dormy. It's time for the tea party. Hush, the treacle.
I've got one. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Oh dear, oh dear.
We must save Alice.
Wake up, Alice, wake up!
Mom? Dad? Alice? Mom! Father?
I can't sleep!
Get out, Alice!
Save yourself, Alice! Get out of the house!
Poor dear. After all these years, maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
Save us, Alice!
Alright, I hope that everyone was sufficiently traumatized by all of that.
And if you haven't,
we're gonna look...
been traumatized, she has cut marks on her wrists.
Oh, does she? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, tiny little ones.
Please don't do it, Alice.
I guess that
You're very late
her
indeed.
little blade probably shouldn't be given to her too much. So, as you guys can see, this is a bit of a strange look on the Wonderland thing. They have all the characters, but they're very emaciated and creepy versions of each other.
Mangy cat, but your grin's a comfort.
And you've picked up a bit of an attitude.
Oh, I love his voice.
Still curious.
Oh,
and willing
God,
to
yes, me
learn,
too.
I hope.
I really need to put a video. I found a couple things where it's the just the cat quotes, and it's just so good. It's so smooth.
Marmalade on your
Rabbit
ears,
knows a
mate.
thing or two, and I myself don't need a weather vane to tell which way the wind blows.
You can actually summon him during the general like gameplay, but it's just random quotes that he spurts off, and except for a few situations, so I don't really do it that much. Interesting fact about Alice's character design that I learned a little bit ago is that they wanted to make her look feminine, but they didn't want to give her big old titties like most people of the age did. So they just made her waist really tiny and her and her hips really big to sort of give the illusion of femininity.
Yeah, they
Well, not illusion.
they
but
give
you know
her
what I mean.
an they give her an hourglass shape,
Problematical, consider a
Uh,
leap of
Exactly.
faith.
and I see they emphasize both the shoulders too. It's a very interesting design. Though I guess
I think it might just be part of her dress,
Yeah,
like
that's-
the poofy shoulders.
yeah, that's more of the Victorian era aesthetic, you know.
I'm not afraid of her or her
Yeah.
creatures. Never was really.
The spiritual
Stand up to
sequel, the crappy one that came out a couple years ago, they did quite a few things with that as well, with all the different dress styles. It was interesting.
or her death, I suppose.
Yeah, that is the word of the people.
Essence is the life
Interesting.
force of Wonderland.
And let's stick with
Yeah,
that.
we were supposed to get American McGee 2, and we ended up with that. I mean, it's not that bad of a game, but it's not the same as this, definitely.
I mean,
Troll Vate's gas extraction.
yeah, well, this one,
Sorry?
this one was a tough show to follow.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Vorpal Blade, which is a callback to the Jabberwocky poem, where a person uses the Vorpal Blade to snickety-snack the Jabberwocky's head off. They don't actually really name quite a few of these things, so we'll pop in with that.
They're mostly references, yeah, and interestingly, the word Vorpal doesn't actually exist. Lewis Carroll invented it for the poem, and no one really knows what he meant, so it kind of
Everyone seems
became
completely dejected.
like super sharp,
Nothing's really
but
as bad as all that.
it can mean anything you want, really.
Yeah, it's like, the whole Jabberwocky poem is just a mess of new words like that. He just invented a bunch of stuff, like the word Jabberwocky. What the hell is a Jabberwocky?
So. I'm a person.
So, even the regular Alice in Wonderland stories, they did a lot of that kind of thing, where there's a lot of words that we use frequently that he coined in those stories. It's interesting.
If I knew how, I'd go sideways myself.
Not twisted, small.
So apparently these guys are gas miners, but I'm not really sure exactly what they're mining for. I guess for, like, fuel? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember it being explained much.
Doors have locks. Locks need keys, which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Oh, Sassy Alice, I love Sassy Alice.
Metaphor, please.
Oh yes, I love her. I guess being locked up in a mental asylum for that long will do that to you. I will recommend anyone who's watching this absolutely go, you know, look on YouTube or whatever for the soundtrack for this game. It is fucking amazing. All of these songs you hear in the background, they're so relaxing to listen to. Well, I wouldn't say relaxing, some of them are kind of creepy, but it's not like Silent Hill where it's all just like screeching gears and all that shit. So.
Rabbit told us a champion would come. Are you that champion?
Hi, Governor, you're the champion,
Can you
mate.
get me inside
God.
the
Oi, 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 oi.
It's a bit too British to my
Wouldn't
taste.
dare.
No offense to the
Since
British
the
audience, of
upheaval,
course.
we've all become gutless halfwits. I can barely
It is
risk
interesting that,
crossing the road.
Alice has a very, well, relatively posh accent. I guess that her family must have had money, although they did have a pretty big house, so that would make sense.
Yeah, in the book she has like a governess, and she has a big house with a lot of a big park, I believe, something like that.
Every
She
adventure
comes
Yeah, I
from
guess that would
Victorian
make
money.
step. Try to put
That would make sense because, like, the whole thing was her and her sister being on their land and, you know, sleeping. So,
Right.
I guess that does make sense. Ah, the bourgeoisie, taking all of our insanity for themselves.
How dare they?
I will say a gameplay thing for this. Ropes are a pain in the ass because their controls make no sense. On the keyboard, on the PC version I'm playing, in order to climb the rope, you have to press Enter, while in order to go down the rope, you have to press F.
To benefit from your
What does that make sense in any way?
I mean, we are in Wonderland, and things are supposed to be crazy, but that just makes no sense, even in Wonderland logic. Enter.
I wish to
God.
get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that. For a price.
I have nothing of value.
You have nerve and your health.
Oh good, he's talking about nerve and health. I thought you meant something else.
Oh,
I've seen too much suffering.
my mind went there, and it
Smoked
said,
too much,
nope,
you see.
nope. She's
Nope.
been through enough,
Large
poor girl.
compound, a particularly rough diamond holds
Oh
the key.
god, especially in the sequel.
Retrieve
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
I will repay the favor.
Oh, and then what's just a skull? Okay.
Oh, it's a skull key. There's a key attached to it.
Oh, a skeleton key. Har har.
I do like this minecart ride, because if you watch it, like, of all the things in Wonderland, the physics here make absolutely no sense. Like, she just sort of jumps downhill and all this weird stuff.
Yeah, and her straps are
What's that
doing a
thing?
little dance for no reason.
Well, she's, you know... Yeah, like, what kind of jump was that? Jesus Christ. I do like her little pose there. She's like, "Do-do-do-do-do," just riding along all easygoing in this world of madness and pain.
Yeah, enjoying herself just for a little
Yeah.
while.
I mean, I probably would. That looks like fun.
Yeah, just have a moment. And then you fall to your death. Goodbye, Alice.
Rip.
Good game. Well, it's been fun. Oh, she's alive.
Oh, well. Wow, this would be a really easy game to LP if it only lasted for 9 minutes. It's interesting. I was saying on my Twitter, I think it was, I should just call the series The 10,000 Deaths of Alice Liddell, because she dies in so many different ways throughout the series. It's just crazy. She gets fallen off cliffs, she gets sliced up by cards, she gets eaten by giant fish, she's electrocuted and burned, and ay ay ay. So what we just picked up is the deck of cards. It has 2 modes. You can either shoot out a constant stream of 1 card at a time, or you can do a shotgun blast of 8 or 9 cards. It's really good for certain enemies that are hard to hit, but it uses an absolutely massive amount of stuff.
Magic?